Okay. We gotta switch to Shinada. First things first, we're switching to Shinada. Hey, bud. Alright. Oh, he does have the gold plate. Oops. He still has the gold plate in his inventory. That's my fault. Well, I knew I had a gold plate somewhere. Alright. We're gonna buzz him over to Kinaicho. Don't mind me. Okay, we gotta just... We're just gonna fight some dudes and see if we get, if anything happens, if we get some magic. We're gonna try to find qualifier fights. I swear I finished Shinada's stuff though. I swear I finished up his qualifiers. That's not gonna be a fight that we want. Goto. No. 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 Does this goon look like he could be Victory Road? Yeah! Up and over, buddy. Mm. Okay, nothing on the map. Go on the hunt for another one. This guy. Oh, you're a street part. Okay, well. Oh, what did I pick up? A bottle. Broke it. Smash. There was a tea kettle right there that I should have used. Platinum plate. Still no indicator. Platinum plate, that's big money. We're looking for an exclamation point on the map after I've fought enough Victory Road qualifier. Victory Road? Gang members. Oh my god, he headbutted him. Incredible. Wait, what's my... No, I have a... There it is. Oh, damn it. Come here. Come a little bit closer. There we go. He's... Incredible. I haven't done that one before. That's good. Oh, you wanna go? This heat move is even better with these big-ass red poles. Oh, you are an enemy. How dare you break it. Come here. I love Shinada because he's like he doesn't fight very seriously. He has kind of like a carefree fighting style. Victory Road?
Hey you, what's up, man?
Hey you, what's up, man? Give me money, please. Give me your money, please. No, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Can I pick these up? How dare you grab me, sir? Oh, I sure can. He spoke English. He did speak English. I assume because he's a bad criminal and thought that I was a tourist for some reason. Yeah, now he's speaking Japanese. He knows he fucked up. Victory Road? Victory Road? Ah, damn it. This guy's going up against this pole. I need to find another Victory Road opponent, probably. He's not Victory Road. You in a gang? I don't want to fight a gang or any street thugs. God damn it. Oh, man. I don't want 1,000 yen. I want... Victory Road. Qualifier. That guy's not Victory Road. That guy's not Victory Road. That guy teleported in front of me. That guy's probably not Victory Road. That bright guy probably isn't. Who's... No, that guy isn't. Those guys are just thugs. Oh, man. Apparently there was a prize ticket right there. I honestly didn't even see it. But I'm scanning for the little red bubbles that appear above people's heads when they want to fight me. You know what? Let's just make this a little easier. I basically never use this shit, but... This guy could be Victory Road. God damn it. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, what's up with all the weapons, guys? That's right, he won't use bats. The little kitten is trying to climb up the blanket that I have on. Aren't you? You were on my lap for an hour earlier already, little kitty. I'm playing game now. No time for little kitty. No. I know. But you don't need to. Do not jump up on my keyboard. Do not. No. Stop. Found one. No. 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 Ah, we got the exclamation point. Yes. Give Kitty to you. All right, come here. You've been requested. You can come up because you've been requested. Yeah, once again, you wanted me to celebrate your accomplishment last night, but here's the thing. I already knew what the actual result was. I don't know why I would celebrate that. I'm not gonna fucking encourage you binging something that you could have easily just not done in that fashion. Celebrate it while it felt good. Yeah, I wanted you to remember this feeling, not the other feeling. If you want to change a behavior, you make a point to make sure that people remember the specific thing that you want them to remember. Using a weapon like that has got to be against the rules. What do you mean you can use any weapon other than guns in the Victory Road? Even so, that thing gives you too much of an advantage. Heh. I'll take that as a compliment. Damn it, screw this. Great, we found our last opponent. This was what I was missing. You're Tatsuo Shinada-san, aren't you? That's right. Though this isn't exactly what I pictured myself being famous for. My name is Inzen Hozoin. I'm taking part in the Victory Road, and the top of my head is cut off a little bit for some reason. Show the world the power of the Hozoin style of spear fighting. And if I defeat you, I will be granted entry into the Victory Road Finals. Will you take up my challenge, Shinada-san? Wait, you ready to fight again already? I'm good to go. That last opponent made for a perfect warm-up. Huh. Pretty impressive. It seems we have company here, though. You two are getting cocky. You shouldn't show off like that. I remember you. Wait, are you all Victory Road participants? Who cares about that now? This goes for you in particular, Spearman. Your cowardly use of that thing is the worst. Like I've said, the use of weapons is sanctioned under the rules. There's no foul play involved. Shut it. We just want a fair fight, so the two of you are going to have to go. But you outnumber us, man. How is that fair? There's no talking sense into them, Shinada-san. We'll have to make that. We'll have to take out these guys first. Freudian slip. Ignore that. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Dude, I just gave you attention. What more could you possibly need from me? No, I gave you attention. Why are you like this? I just gave you pets. I just did it. Seems to be all of them, Shinada. I can't help feeling like I got caught in the crossfire there. In any case, that just leaves you. It's time for us to settle things. You still want to do this? Of course. Brace yourself. I am very afraid of that spear, but I have a stick of wood, which makes me the victor. Block master here. Hot stove. Saw another weapon over here. Here we go. Undefeated, you are a formidable opponent. If my eyes do not deceive me, you seem to be an old hand at competitive events like this. I wouldn't go that far. No need to be modest. I am a master of Hozoan spearmanship. It does me no favors when one who has bested me belittles himself. Oh, sorry. Nicely handled, Shinoda-san. Are you one of those Victory Road people? There's no longer anyone in this town who can compete with you. You have earned a place in the Victory Road Finals. It will take place at the Underground Coliseum where all the strongest fighters end up. Head there once all the finalists have been decided. In one of the country's greatest pleasure quarters, fate has a way of bringing the most powerful fighters there. Helpful. Congratulations, I haven't given up yet either. I intend to gain entry into the Victory Road Finals no matter how long it takes. Next time we meet, you won't get off so easily. My spear will be sharper and land harder. Alright. Now his name will be on the list. I did it. I did the thing. And now I'm not going to touch the Coliseum again. What was the next thing we were going to do? Oh, we should go to, our boy, Minamita. My bad. Oh shit, I still have all the... Hold on, I still have a bunch of bullshit on. There's usually not encounters down here. Walking 3 wide on the street. Sidewalks, asshole. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Get out of the way. Why are you like this? Why is there a huge crowd of people? Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Holy shit, get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck out of the way. God damn. Put this shit away. And I want this. This will get me a little bit closer to where I want to be. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Since we're right here, let's just do as much of this as I can right now. Can I do multiples of these? Ah, I can. Good. Okay. Lovely. Those 3, this special police baton I will have. I don't have a pearl. Need to make a pepper spray and a slime spray and a lighter and that and this. Okay, do all of those. Now I can go in and do that one. 1 pearl invested, and I don't have that. Okay, let's keep going. This, that, this, and this, and that's all the items I can hold. Golden bat. And and then invest it. Colorful parasol. Finished all the two-handed weapons. Spicy knife. Wait, what does this need? A battery. Invest Divine Dragon Short Sword. Fortunately, I kind of have to do these one at a time because my inventory is too full. I'm just upgrading it over and over again, but... So now I need to invest Divine Dragon Short Sword. Lotus Clan Chinese. Okay. I just need to... okay, now I don't think I can actually do anything else. Yeah, it won't let me because my inventory's full. Those are done. Parasol. That shit. Pearl. Mystery Liquid. Small motor. Dragon Fang. Dragon Nunchuck. Okay. Talon, Horn. Talon, Dragon, Twin Dragon Sticks. Just making sure no, I can't donate any of the ones that I have for anything. Dragon Spear, small motor. Okay. Alright, we got to start on that. I would like to find a small motor and a battery, because I bet that that helps with some stuff. So let me see, the nearest phone booth is not nearby. My bad, excuse me, pardon me. I have any reason to fight this guy. I don't want to. Just gonna kinda... Can I go through here? No. That would be wild. That would be wild if there was an alleyway that I just never noticed in this video game. Hey J-Hit, I was gonna ask you this last night, forgot. Then I was gonna ask you this when we were talking earlier this morning, and I forgot. You got a time estimate for me on how much story stuff we have left? For like an hour or two? I mean, actually, I'm gonna imagine it's about a couple hours, if I had to guess. Just want to make sure that I don't like completely blow past any opportunity to finish. Two to 2.5 hours. Okay. All right. We'll leave it. So at 7, if I have not switched over to the story at 7, somebody needs to yell at me. If it doesn't look like I'm getting ready to switch, Please yell at me. 7, we can't. I need to start it by then, no matter what. I want to make sure we have plenty of time. Oh, he's never even been down here? Well, some of these are definitely flashback battles, then. That I haven't done yet. Shit, has Akiyama been down here? What if you all fell asleep? Well, then I don't deserve to finish the game tonight, because I can't even keep y'all motherfuckers awake. God damn. Oh my goodness. Okay. God damn it. He keeps stunning me. Dude. But he's not attacking. Oh, okay. There he is. Oh my fucking god. There we go. I finally got some hits in. Jesus Christ. Ah, of course. Come on, man. Fine, you know what? Fuck you. Come here. I want to grab you back. What's up? No, kick him while he's down. Oh, fuck, that's right. He has that counter stance that he can get into, doesn't he? Ugh. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it was. Lost my buffs. He just did all of that. I didn't tell him to do any of that shit. Oh, okay. He'll counter grabs through too. Okay. I wasn't sure. Wow, he recovered from that so fast. Oh my god, this motherfucker. Oh my gosh. No! God damn. Oh, oh my god. That fucking turned around and tracked at the last second. That makes me so sad. Motherfucker. Alright. Man. He's just giving me the business right now. Oh, the camera. Phew. Alright, we got more heat gauge. That was good. Well, that means that Shinada's never done Kineicho and Kamurocho before, either. Well, no, that's not true. He's done Kineicho before, but I don't think he's done Kamurocho. Because if he's never met Minamita before. Shinada's punches just, like, carry dudes so far that this is actually a little tricky. I have to, like, space him out. And make sure that he doesn't go too far when he punches dudes. Because otherwise they go so far off screen I can't get to him. Okay, Soul Orb. What is he at for Soul Orbs? 1, but he has a bunch of 2 abilities. I don't think I knew that you could grab people in this mode. Game changer. Oh, he's just out of range. Got him. Hey. Oh yeah, there we go. Enhanced ability. We got more heat gauge, it looked like. Yeah, because didn't he used to have the main bar and then 3 pips, so now he has 2 more? That's actually really nice for him. Yep, there we go. Both boost heat gauge, or both heat gauge boosts. I'm guessing I'm missing a bunch of revelations, but there's no tracker for it in this game, so I don't actually know how many I'm missing, or, like, even where they might be. Okay, so yeah, Daigo flashback. Okay, so we're literally just missing the 2 flashback battles with Saejima and Akiyama. Okay, that's easy enough to do. I can bring both of them here to do that. And then all of my master training is done. So, like, great. That's easy enough. I'm going to do 2 more run-throughs of Kineicho and get my soul orbs so that I can do that, my Meteor Fest ability that costs 3. Mostly because I imagine I will use it soon, and it could be helpful. And also because if I got 1, I might as well get 2 more. That's the way I see it. Because you get 3 on level up if I've got 6 worth of 6 orbs worth of upgrades showing on my ability screen right now. Then if by some miracle I got 2 level ups, I could theoretically at least buy all the ones that I can see. And this doesn't take too long. This is a lot easier than trying to grind a level at this point in the game. So. Oh, I can do the tackle in this? Huh. Yeah, if you just hold forward. Well, that's effective. Oh, can't slide through attacks though. Oops. Easy. Oops. That specific setup there is kind of rough to deal with. Boss fight? Nope, not quite. Oh, there's another guy back there? Jesus. Now it's boss. Yeah. I don't remember how much time I started with on the clock, but I think it was 300 seconds. I feel like if you're somebody who really wants to min-max your abilities in this game, this may be boring and tiresome, but it would be way faster to just get all the soul orbs that you're missing at level 20 by just doing this. It wouldn't be fun, but it would probably be more fun than grinding 5 levels worth of them. What is it? Yeah, it's 300 seconds on the clock. Which is like, okay, yeah, sure. And that took me about 200 seconds. So if you wanna really like give it the full conservative estimate between the dialogue and the cutscene and everything like that, call it 3 minutes a run. That means it's less than 10 minutes still per soul orb that you are missing. Or, sorry. 3 minutes per run. 3 minutes is a soul orb. That means it's less than 10 minutes for the equivalent of getting a level up, which is 3 soul orbs. So you spend 10 minutes playing this minigame, which, granted, is not particularly fun. It's a nice, like, change of pace, but, like, I wouldn't want to sit here and do it for 3 hours. But the alternative being 3 hours of grinding random encounters on the street in order to get all those soul orbs you're missing. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this a fucking million times. It's way faster. It's guaranteed fighting. The only downside is you have to have the money for it, and you don't get any added benefits. All you're getting is the soul orbs. But I would say it's still better. Shit. Plus, you could theoretically get really good at this and get really fast at it. Random battles just kind of always take the same amount of time. Let's go down, Daigo. Go down, save me the time and effort. Yeah. There you go. I think my math was bad, though. Because 3 minutes a run would be 180 seconds. So I guess even if you wanted to be super conservative and say it's 5 minutes a run, that's still 15 minutes for a level up equivalent in Soul Orbs. And if you wanted to do that 5 times to make sure you had enough Soul Orbs, talking about spending a little over an hour to get one character done compared to how long it would take to do that by doing random battles, who fucking knows? Who knows how long it would take to do that? But yeah, I think we're at the point. I'm just going to grab some of the others. I'm going to fill up the old Shinada tank here before I take him back, because he's missing some health. We'll get him healthy again and take him back to the hideout and swap to Akiyama and Saejima. And do both of their flashback battles with Minamita to finish out his master training, as well as get their health up. We should just do that quickly on the way back. Make sure that everybody's topped off. Futz with some equipment for them, because I don't think they were wearing anything right now. But Shinada's stuff is good. I'm not going to change his. And then I'll switch to Kiryu, make sure he's good to go. And we'll do the Amon side quest. And that'll be the last thing that we do before... Oh, and I'm going to go fuck around with weapon customization some more. Just eat this and this. Some grilled chicken bowls. Mmm. Mmm. I've got plenty of money to burn, and I feel like just... The one thing that the reason that I'm kind of interested in the weapon stuff is, and especially the armor, I would like to do the armor customization because we're going to go do the Amon side quest. So taking in some equipment with me would be really good for them. But I'm just going to switch off of Shinada and have him be ready to go. And go kind of work on a couple of those things. The Amon side quest, I'm hoping, isn't like a super long thing. I don't think it will be. So, let's see what Akiyama is wearing. That's what I thought. But he is healthy, so that's good. Let's just pull some stuff out for him. I would like him to have... Let's do this. And this. Gonna need a body slot item. There we go. That'll be good enough for him. For now. I'm going to send him up to do the same thing that Shinada did. Just make some of the shit to count the completion Count towards completion. Fill up his inventory as much as possible. Oh, right. I was going to check for a battery and a small motor. Forgot about that, too. I was going to check convenience stores for a battery and a small motor. I'll just check around here in Kamurocho. I'm guessing one of these places has a battery and I just didn't buy one. Or I did something with it? Guessing I didn't. I just didn't buy one. In here. And prices I don't think are character specific. No. There's a couple of there's 1, 2, 3. And Don Quixote. There's 4 convenience stores here in town. 15, 6, 7, 8. Not even close. Not even close to a level up for poor Akiyama. And his abilities... He has no spares. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Stay alive. Quick step, no heat gauge loss. Extremely evasive quick step that your enemy cannot score a hit on. Heat gauge's maximum value. Probably, I'll probably get that tech level up for him. A battery and a small motor. I'm a little nervous that some of this shit might just be in side stores in the old cities, in other cities. I don't really want to run around and do that because it takes time, but we may have time. What do you have? Wow, the same exact shit, eh? Alright. That does not give me much hope. Let's see what I can do as far as... Sorry. Oh, knocked that guy over. My bad. Oh, I guess I should check the pawn shop really quick. Maybe they'd have something dorky like a small motor. And it's right down here by the Don Quixote as well, so... I'll take a cab up to the west side. Check that convenience store really quick. What do you have? There is a locker key radar. When did that show up? Oh my god, I'm fucking buying it. I don't care if I'm done. I'm buying it. There's a fucking locker key radar. You gotta be shitting me. Wow. Oh, sometimes this game. J-Hit probably knew, too. He just wanted to be special. He just wanted to be special and help me. There we go. Battery. Mostly just food in here, though. I see you, J-Hit. I see you. You just didn't want the secret out. I get it. Totally get it. Totally fucking get it, my dude. Wait, where's my... Oh, there it is. I'm like, am I crazy? There's one right up here, isn't there? Oh, I didn't see him. Dude, this one fucking guy. Dickheads. You have a small motor? I know it's a weird request. Catnip sticks. Wait, where the fuck do you get a small motor from, then? Phone was covered in fucking cat hair. The cats are all over my shit today. Oliver's just fucking crashed on the couch right now. Lazy goob. I should hook up a cat cam if he's gonna keep sleeping on the couch like that. Wow, you're still chasing me? Fuck off. Oh my god. Now I got another fucking goon on my ass.
O genki desu ka?
Where's the battery gonna show up at? There it is. And actually, one of these things was like a dragon something. These are all done. Yeah, stun gun. Invest one divine drag. Oh, yeah, right. I just need to make this. And then make this. And then invest it. And then make that. Alright, so that's 2 categories done. If I had a pearl and a colorful parasol. Actually, yeah, one-handed I'm not going to be able to finish right now. Because it needs another thing, too. Katana, sure. Forgot that I can craft multiples. This one... There's that small motor. Make that. Made those. Made all of those. Okay, staff this, and that. And this. Hammers. Okay, let's hold off on making too many things. Because now I can go in. Pole. Extremely sturdy pole. And it wants me to invest a mighty dragon spear, so I need to make this. Make another one of those. And invest it. Get the modified version. And then that's pretty much all I can manage with Akiyama here. The small motor. Small motor, pearl, colorful parasol, mystery liquid. Dragon Fang, Dragon Talon, Dragon Horn. I have tail and scale. Dang. Medicine. Okay, yeah. I gotta invest that. That unlocks a new one. In the hammer category. We'll make that. I think that's almost all the weapons. Regular Ajimen Taiko. I think that's Kiryu can buy that. Pearl. Colorful parasol. Small motor. I'm not sure why I can't make this. I have mystery stones. Oh, maybe because it pulls it into my inventory, then tries to place it in my inventory. That's why I can make these other ones. Interesting. Pearl, small motor, colorful parasol. Hmm. Hmm. That's okay. That was a ton of progress that we just made on that. At least weapons. I am kind of tempted. No, I'm going to focus on the initially laid out objective. If I don't finish weapon and armor modding 100%, that would not surprise me. I'm just doing it to see what I can easily obtain. I don't want to get bogged down in fucking running all over to every city and buying these niche items that are a pain in the ass to get hold of. Pearl is not going to be a fun one. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there are a couple like that. The Dragon Fang and the Dragon Talon that I'm missing as well are probably locked behind completion of some sort, because that's where I've been getting like some of those dragon items from completion. Pearls are only from the lottery. Oh. Like the prize tickets with Shinada? Ugh. Fuck me. Alright, well, yeah, like I said, I'm just doing it to find the easy. I need to focus. I need to not get I need to be careful with that, because it's kind of easy to do and kind of fun, but there are some things that are going to be hard and out of my reach, and I'm just not going to want to fuck with it. So, I'm just going to do the ones that I have the stuff for. I found a battery. I feel good about that. I kind of want to look for a small motor because it unlocks a few things. But if I can't find one, it's not that big of a deal. I don't want to try to find the specialty food items because I don't remember what's where. I don't want to search every town with every character. So I'm going to try to stay focused. The goal is get these boys their power-ups from Inner Fighter, get some gear equipped on everybody, do the Amon sub-story. We have 2 hours to get that accomplished, so I cannot get bogged down in running around looking for shit. So that's the goal. I am going to take an AFK just for 5 minutes. I will be back, and then we will do more stuff. All right, break's over. Break is over. Flashback battle. Let's get the ability boosts that Akiyama's missing out on right now. From this. I don't remember what his flashback battle is. Oh, wait, is it Ogita? Yeah. I'm just gonna kick the shit out of him. Oh, he grabbed me in the middle of that, eh? Okay, great. Come on, really? Again? Great. Wow. Okay. Sick, dude. Fun fight so far. It's like the only move he's hit me with. Fine. I'll just fucking spam kick him. Fuck you, dude. Easier than Sheena does. Heat gauge capacity. That's really good because his heat gauge has been very small. Abilities. Training. Oops. Oh, that's it for him. That is his maximum. Shit, he's missing a lot. He has all his heat actions though, but he's missing a lot of orb worth of stuff. 6 and 6 and 6 is 18. 19, 20, 21. Even 5 levels at 3 additional ones means he still needs 6 from doing inner fighter stuff. But I'm gonna do 3. Just gonna do 1 Sotenburi, 1 Kamurocho, and then do another Sotenburi and call it a day. I just want to make sure that he's done all of these because you get. I think he has. Because he's not missing any training upgrades from this, apparently. But I'm just going to do it in that order because that will be the easiest way to do it. I'm going to do 3 so that he gets 1 ability out of this. Even though, like I said, theoretically, even with levels 21 through 25... he would still need to do 3 more. God damn it. He keeps fucking blocking. And even when I guard break, there we go. Finally got him. Damn. There we go. That's the combo that I want to do. Double square, double triangle. It keeps it knocks them down really close to me. Oops, I had to duck that. Stop! Motherfucker spawned off screen. Kept hitting me. Oh, wow, he got aced. He had over half health, and I didn't even have to hit him on the ground again. Dude, this guy just... I don't know if I've ever seen one of the AIs run in like that. I was playing with my food a little bit there with Ogita. Oh. Trying to get another dash in. Got him. Oh. Come on, Daigo. Stop blocking, buddy. There we go. All right, one more to go. And it's the shorter version, so... then we'll wrap it up with Akiyama, and we'll have time for Saejima and Kiryu still. What did this take? About a half hour? It's not so bad. Probably an hour total with the weapon modifications that I was doing. God damn it! I wish that combo didn't have so much carry. I also wish that my fingers weren't stupid and could input a combo the way my brain tells them to. Part of it is there's like a lot of input buffering in this game, which is fine. Like, it's not supposed to really be a super, like, elegant or advanced fighting combat system or anything. But it is something that I'm very bad about. I learned about it when I first started playing Dark Souls games. I am really bad at precision inputs. Really, really bad at them. My brain doesn't work well with input buffering for whatever reason. I am a much more visual person, so I keep pushing a button until the character does the thing that I know the button is supposed to do. It's a very, very bad habit that I've been trying to train myself out of, but it is not easy. It is not easy to do that. Hey, Skid, how's it going? So, I still struggle with it quite frequently when it comes to games like this, fighting games, that sort of stuff. When there is input buffering, which is pretty common in games with fighting systems, my brain just doesn't. It just doesn't. That's the easiest way to describe it. It just doesn't. I guess I probably should have gotten Nakayama a little bit of HP, but that tiny bit that he's missing is not that big of a deal. So you have on Fearless Binding, Balance. Okay, Rescue card. I'm fine with those. You are at 0. Are those the only 4 that you're missing? You don't have either. Yeah, flashback, and he's also missing another heat gauge boost. See that? So we'll get him squared away. Heat abilities. Okay. Wow. So the only one that he's actually done on is soul. Soul. That's his last soul ability. And body is already at 3.
My brain also refuses to brain when it comes to that. So I totally get it. Not a big fan of fighting games myself. Never ever been good at them.
Yeah, I'm a fan of watching fighting games. I think fighting games are fascinating, and I think they teach you a lot about, like the, I don't want to say like the human condition and be vague, but like specifically how people react to certain situations. There's a lot of really interesting, like, low level, but nonetheless valuable psychology that goes on in fighting games, which I find fascinating. You know, reading opponents and you know, understanding how they deal with pressure, and stuff like that. There's some really cool things that come from fighting games, especially at high levels of competition. But I am garbage I am garbage at playing fighting games. So atrociously bad. Just fucking abysmal. So yeah. They're cool. They're absolutely cool and fun to watch, but holy shit. I am just utterly trash at them. Just utterly trash. So. And like I said, a lot of it has to do with just the fact that, like, I'll just button mash. I'll just button mash because I don't see my character doing what I expect to happen. And that failure to get the expected result, just, like, I just shut down. I just shut down and start flailing around like an idiot. Ineffectually. So. It's, you know what's funny too? I've probably known this about myself since I tried playing that Bloody Roar game that I've talked about that's on GameCube with friends. So, like, not competitively at all, but just, like, watching the way that they used to play that game versus the way that I played that game. Fucking night and day. Night and day. I've even watched J-Hit play some Tekken. And he's no master. He's self-admitted. He's kind of in the same boat that I am. I think he's a bit more technically adept at fighting games, though. And I've watched him play, and I'm just like... But Tekken combos, I will say, Tekken combos, I feel like, are a bit of an exception to that rule. Because I think that game does a good job of letting you kind of see a move as you push a button. And the combos feel good from that perspective. But even still, like it. Anyway, like I said, the people they're very fun, and the people who are good at fighting games are fucking brain geniuses as far as I'm concerned. Forgot I could do more than one. Do I not have mystery stones? I thought I did. Huh. There we go. That's all I can carry. Wait. That's not all I can carry. That's all I can carry. I'm one weapon short. As I say, let's see if I can. So all these are new. I need a mystery stone invested. I can do that. I swear I have mystery stones. I thought I had 4 left. Oh, I have none. I have none mystery stones. Okay, well, fine then. Thought I had 4. They are all gone now. Oh, shit. I bet I know what happened. I bet I used them in a craft and didn't know I was doing it. I bet I was making something and I didn't realize that the thing that I was making was going to use them. Okay, those are all there. What is this? A fitness gear? Pretty sure I have one of those. Durable cloth, I definitely have that. That's it? Okay. Great. Durable cloth. Oh, that's sped up all of a sudden. Fitness gear. Oh, I don't have a fitness gear. What? I've seen it. Shit. Well, fuck me. Then just the cloth. Is the fitness gear one of the things I can make? No, it's not. Huh. Wild. Well, I have definitely seen fitness gear. It was probably in a shop somewhere. But... oh, okay. High tiction. Yeah, okay. Headgear. Honestly, none of this shit is, like... thrilling me. The armor is... quite a bit wimpier than... huh. Well... some good news to come out of what I just discovered is that Kiryu should be able to finish that off. Some other good news is, it's not like I have to do a bunch more runs to Kamiyama. Like, he basically doesn't have jack shit left, so... that's great. Oh, you know what? Maybe he sells mystery gear. I can't look at it anyway. I'll look at it when we come back. I'll check what items I can just straight up buy from him instead of craft. And we'll see what is in that list. But Saejima has it easy. I'm just going to send him in to get some KBBQ and get him all healthy. We'll do his training stuff, and then we'll take him back. And then we'll send Kiryu up to Kamiyama and to get him healthy. Have him do... I'll take a quick look at his shit for Minamita. He might actually be done already, though. Just sign me up for this. He might be done already because I feel like he was the one who I realized that I needed to put in time with Minamita with. It was his fault, I want to say. So, Kiryu might be good to go. And I don't have any lingering. No, I do not. Catch your opponent's on card. Oh, it's a heat move. Run in heat mode, then hold triangle. Oh, you taunt by holding R2? Tiger Fangs? I might get this. And just leave one orb. 21,499 to level up. Whoa. When we do whatever is at the end of the game here, I'm kind of expecting that I'll maybe get a level up on each character. One. Also, the Amon side quest may give experience, or it may not. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But I am kind of expecting to get a few more orbs. So I'm thinking I'll just get 3 for Saejima, same as I did for Shinada and Akiyama. I might just buy one of the 2 orb abilities, though, and leave the 1. Because then I could get the other 2 orb abilities if he gets a level up somehow, miraculously. Yeah. I was afraid that this might be the setting for it, where I have to take on his 2 goons, too. But, unfortunately for them, this is Saejima that we're talking about, so they do not even remotely stand a chance. He's done. He's done. There you go, flashback battle. Huh. Hilarious. Nice. Go. I got a little sandwich that I'm gonna probably step aside for a minute or 2 after we finish Saijima's stuff to eat. I forgot that Saejima doesn't have a quick step. He just has that roll. I forgot that I have just a straight up triangle charge move, which is fucking dirty, by the way. It's a dirty move, and I love it. You know what the funniest thing is? I think the reason I like Saejima the most as far as combat goes is because, not to be mean to Saejima, but his combat is pretty fucking brain dead. He can armor through most damage especially if he's in heat mode, and all of his attacks are super slow, so they come out right when you push the button, and it just feels good from that perspective. I think that's one of the reasons why his combat jives with my brain and my fingers so much, is because it's honestly really easy. You just hold buttons and charge super strong moves and destroy enemies. His punches do so much damage. And, oh, turn around, buddy. There you go. I just feel like anybody could play him. No matter what your skill level is, this is the kind of character that anybody can play. A nice charge character with shitloads of armor. There's no finesse to his fighting. He only has a 3-hit combo. He's got a shitload of health. So even if you are getting hit, he can take it. Oh, there's still a guy back there. There you go. I 3-shot that boss. God damn it. I got turned around because I got hit. Oops. Charge! Charge! Oh, you got me. Got me again. Didn't get me the third time. Sorry about this, Daigo. I'm not sorry. Oh. That was a well-timed assault on me there. Goodbye. Yeah, so I hadn't had Saejima do that one yet. So now we'll just blaze through Tsukimino a couple times, get him a couple of free soul orbs, and he'll be done. Couldn't block that at the time, eh? Fine. I'm surprised I didn't hit him with the second hit on that first guy. Come here, Kugihara. There you go. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. And hold this. And hold that. And one more for you. There you go, buddy. Alright, one more time. Victory. In less than 120 seconds. All right. There you go. Wow, that's another 2.1, eh? That means there's got to be one additional 2.1 in order for it to balance out. Unless I maybe got an extra orb for Saejima at some point that I don't know about. Or maybe it's not even, for all I know. The soul orbs are maybe not even. Who knows? But he's done. He did it. Mission accomplished. Kiryu is our last person up. I'm just going to take him down there and see what... I'm going to actually... Oh, that's right, also. Completion list. Yay. All training complete. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, you know what? Maybe I saw the fitness gear in an online store. What is in the online stores? Okay, some junk. What's this? Oh, that's right, revelations. Yeah, I got one revelation for every character, but I think there's more. I just don't know where they are. Oh, he wants to fight me. He wants to fight me really bad. But I want to eat my sandwich really bad, so I'm just going to body this fool. So I want to try out this... Oh yeah, look at that. I didn't hold triangle, though. Oh, there it is. And then you can grab him. Oh, yeah. I remember how to play as Saejima. Oh, man, his combat is silly. His combat is silly and so fun. So you've got another way to start his throw mode. When enemies bounce like that, you can grab them with circle out of midair and spin them around like that. It's fucking great. I was wrong. There is some finesse to playing Saejima. There's some shit you gotta remember how to do. It's not all armored moves and smashing your fists into faces. There's some shit to it. Another iron plate. Great. Thanks, assholes. No, not Jotomate. Why does everybody want to fight poor Saejima today? It's in the way of getting to the alley as well. Through that crowd of people. We're good. We'll make it. We'll make it. Oh. We almost didn't make it. Alright. Let's dump all this shit off in the item box. Switch gear you. Oops. Come on, menu. Yes. Oof. Alright, you're not holding anything, are you, Kiryu? Oh, you are holding literally nothing. Alright, let's get some shit out for you. Why don't you grab... this. And this. There we go. And what is it? What do his abilities look like? 3, 3, and 3. Soul abilities missing 2. Technique are maxed. Health is 1. That's 5 level ups worth, though. That's 5 level ups worth if they're all 3, which they should be. If the current ones are 3, then the ones that are missing would also be 3. And he already has those. Okay, so I don't think we need him to go to Minamita at all. I'm not going to take him there. I think he's good. I am going to go pick up my rewards from completion. And then I am going to head up to Kamiyama and try to do the last little chunk of equipment modding that I can do. Ran right past the freaking convenience store. I always forget that it's on this corner and not the next corner up. I'm kind of hoping that maybe we got a Dragon Talon or a Dragon Fang or both, because that would just be a few more things that we could mod. But if we didn't, that's okay. We got a Spark 20,000 volt. And Dragon Drive 99. Didn't get either one. Fair enough. That's fine. Not a big deal. Honestly, it makes my life a little bit easier because I don't have to worry about investing any more shit. So, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. So our completion, oh, we got to 90%. We got to 90%. Masters done. Equipment modding won't get finished, but it'll get close. Heat actions never get done. And all 4 of these categories are done except for fishing and minigames. That's good. And we tried the Coliseum, but the Coliseum is, I don't know. I just don't think it's something you're supposed to do during your normal adventure. The fact that it unlocks super late in the game, the rewards are pretty wimpy and sucky, and it's super duper grindy. Just like, all of that shit makes me look at it and go, I don't think this is for me. I don't think this is for me right at this exact moment. This seems kind of shit. So I'm not going to fuck with the Coliseum. I have no doubt I could run Saejima through it in like maybe 2 hours. But that's one character, and the other 3 are probably going to be more labor intensive than I would care for. Don't mind me, I'm just going this way to create illicit weapons and armor. It's fine. See ya. So this is it. This is your warning. Once I do the mods that I'm planning on doing up here with Kamiyama, we're doing story. This is your, I don't know, probably 15-minute warning that the story is going to start here in, I would say no later than 6:30. Just depends on how long this takes. I am going to take a second to eat this sandwich too. So my goal is to hit the story at 6:30 right now. That's my current trajectory. I can't make any of those. That's fine. These are done. These are done. I need small motor. I don't know where it is. That's fine. These I need a fish and some shit I don't care about. Those are done. Talon and sticks. Talon and horn. Out of mystery stones. Fang gloves. Mystery liquid. Yeah, go make tea. Go grab snacks. Start food time now if you need to. Smoking gun is the only thing I can make in there. And then we're just going to make all this shit. Mystery stone. Can't do it. Make some of those. Make some of these. Fitness gear. Don't have one. Dragon shirt. Okay. Yep, I am going to have to do a run to the phone booth. What items do you have for sale? Oh, I can't look. We'll do that on the next run. Yeah, like I said, this is it. I'm gonna take a taxi to the phone booth. Come back one more time. And then that's it. I'm getting excited. I was talking to Jay Hit last night, and since I was kind of in the process of, like, deciding that maybe today we would just finish, we did a little bit of, we hashed out a little bit what I legitimately have left if I were to try to go even harder on the completion list. One of the things that he told me exists in the game is a 100-man tournament in the Coliseum, where you literally have to beat 100 dudes in one go. There's no checkpoints. It's just you fight 100 dudes, and if you fail during that 100 dudes, then you don't win the tournament. And that was what broke me. That was what broke me. I was like, you know what? I think I'll just leave the Coliseum for never, or much, much later. We're not gonna do it. So that was my breaking point. Was one of the completion items is I have to beat 100 dudes with my 4 characters, and I'm just like, no, absolutely not, abso-fucking-lutely not. Goddamn, I keep the freaking menu. The freaking menu, man. I'm too impatient. I know where I want it to go. There we go. What do you have in your inventory? Ah. Right. Okay. Do I have anything that's broken and needs repaired? Sure. Fix them up. That's it. Done. I'll have some extra time to futz around with some equipment. I'm gonna load people up with a few weapons and some medicine to bring with for the Amon stuff, and then we're gonna do it. Hopefully we have plenty of time, and then we'll do the story, and we should have plenty of time for that too. So. I need, there it is. God, I couldn't see the blue arrow. I forgot about the Amon side quest. We're not going to start story at 6:30, probably. Well, I don't know. That went pretty quick. We'll see how long it takes me to beat their asses or get my ass beat, I guess. Might still happen. I forgot about the sub-story, though. That'll be a nice capstone. Alright. Give me a second to eat some food. Is Kiryu healthy? Oh, super healthy. We're good. Put this shit away. Alright. Save that. I'm just gonna step away for a sec, eat some food, grab Actually, I'm good on drinks, but yeah. I'll be right back. Shouldn't be more than a few minutes. And then we'll do gear up, sub-story, and then finish, and then finale. Final story stuff. Alright, food's done. Hopefully everybody got a good chance to also get food done. I grabbed coffee, too. There was still coffee in the pot. An hour ago? Well, a little bit ago when we took, not a food break, but a different break. And I restarted the warmer. And it's all nice and toasty. It's approaching time. So, let me just start with weapons. I'm just going to try to get some small explosions. Sounds good to me. And then let's do boy, you know what I just realized? It's gonna be really hard to pick out weapons because I don't know what everybody's good at using. Oh, but I can access the stats from that menu, can't I? Will that help? No, wrong kind of stats. No. No. Okay, we're good. Wrong kind of stats. It doesn't tell me... Oh, is that what the stars mean? Do I need that amount of weapon skill in order to... Is that what that means? Okay. Two-handed light weapons. Two-handed light weapons and two-handed heavy weapons, I guess. I hear you. I'll let him keep the gun that he has, although I'm not certain that he'll be able to use it. How do you know what a two-handed light weapon is? Is the bat one? Fuck it, I'm just gonna grab that and this and see what he can do. Can you use these? Alright, the driver was a good call. The other two, not so much. Scoot Kaboom and the Tomb of Doom. That is certainly a thing. Yeah, I wish I could sort this by, like, things that this character can use. Fuck it. I'm just gonna grab out a bunch of different shit. Alright, what of all this can you use? Kiryu. Hmm? Can you use this? What about this? Surely the lighter. Fuck it. Alright. We'll put everything else back. There's a new RimWorld-like game? Alright. Now we're going to load him up on recovery items. Called Going Medieval. Okay. Great. Actually, you know what? No, I changed my mind. Which is probably going to happen every now and then. What I'm going to do... Hear you. Is take mostly one of everything. Saejima is the one who I will not do that with. Sorry? Just got me. The sneeze just got me. Okay. I think I'm gonna swap this for Is it because I'm allergic to butts? You got me. I've been found out. My butt allergy. My shame. Oh my god, that emote. Oh my god, that emote. I have nothing else to say. I haven't even heard of the game that you're referring to be honest. So not everybody is going up. Oh, I can't even use the stun gun? Holy shit. Damn. Oh. Ah, yes, the classic everybody get excited about an early access game that nobody will be excited for when it actually comes out. The usual. Oh my god, he doesn't have any... Okay, alright. Fuck it, I'm gonna bring another set of knuckles then. I wasn't going to, but now I am. See if he can work with steel gloves as well. I mostly just want him to punch stuff anyway. He cannot! I don't think Saejima has much of any weapon experience is the problem. Can you use this knife? There we go. The weapons are... I don't really care about the weapons for Saijima, to be honest. Not to be mean or whatever, but like... I expect that he is perfectly capable of dominating dudes with punches. Which is why he's not going to get a whole lot of healing items either. These two chuckleheads, though. They're the ones that I am worried about. All right. I think I have better shin guards. I have high-tech arm guards, I guess. Yeah, I must have... I know what I'll do really quick. So for Akiyama, I'm just going to let him grab another bottomless lighter. Probably use that. Oh, actually, let's do that instead. And... I bet he can use those. Okay. I'm just gonna scoot him over to Kamiyama really quick and have Kamiyama upgrade these shin guards for him. Because I can. Ha! Not today, motherfucker. Leave me alone. I saw you. I knew what you were gonna try to do. Just wanted to share the cab fare? No. No, that's not what he wanted. Don't lie to me.
O genki desu ka?
There you go. Hey, bro, where you heading? Mind if we split the fare? Definitely like, hey, where do you think you're going, Mr. Punk Ass? Oh, I want it on the record, J-Hit. I want to know who the fuck that is and why he's here. Unless you could just tell me right now. But, like... I don't get what I deserve. I don't get what I did to deserve having that guy exist in my video game and punish me. You don't know yourself? Alright, well, fair enough. Do you think the information exists? Or am I asking a question that I shouldn't ask for an answer for? I wonder if he can equip all these. No, he can equip none of them. Nice. Alright. We got weapons. When I grab the rest of these healing items. Don't need that. Alright.